Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Todd Champion. This is Camping with Champion, and tonight I'm stealth camping at Staples. But not just in the woods behind Staples, I mean right beside it. So I found this the other day. I actually rode my e-bike up here and rode around the side of the building. And it's just nice back here, nice clean area. As long as they don't come out this back door, I should be good. They close at 8 o'clock. It's about 7:30 right now, so I think after they close, we should be just fine. The only thing I'm really worried about is there are some houses right behind Staples, and I think the people could see me from their back porch. There's a whole neighborhood just across that tree line. Okay, so here are my options. I can either set up my tent right here up against the building, or I can set up my tent right at that back porch at the back door. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to stay up here. I didn't think about it, but I brought a bivy tent, and my bivy tent has to be staked down. And I don't know how I would do that up here on the concrete. So I'm probably going to camp down there on the grass, just right up against the back wall of Staples. You know, I am more paranoid about these houses surrounding me than I am any Staples employees. They're just houses 30 yards away, right beyond the tree lines. I may be able to tie some guy lines up to hold the bivy head up, and then tie the feet up to that pole to keep the whole thing steady. But honestly, I think it'll be way more comfortable if I just sleep on the grass, and I won't have to clear all the debris away from the platform. So yeah, I've made a decision. I'm just gonna stay on the grass. I just think it'll be way more comfortable and a lot easier to set up. Man, those houses look a lot closer than they did when I came up here and checked this spot out. So I've looked around and I couldn't find any cameras whatsoever around the entire building. So, and I don't know if these lights here, I don't know if they come on or not. They're not on yet, so we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get my chair out because I'm sweating so bad. I parked at a Starbucks just 100 feet from here, something like that. Not far at all. But I parked my car there and then walked over here. And it is in the 90s today. It is so hot. Okay, I'm gonna get my chair out, sit down for a minute, try and stop sweating, and then we'll set up the bivy tent. Y'all, I cannot believe that we hit 10,000 subscribers already. That is so crazy, because that was my goal for the entire year. Like, I told myself, I'm gonna upload a video every week for a year, and if I can hit 10,000 subscribers in a year, then, you know, I think I'll stick with this and try and make it, you know, a real thing. And I've done that in like 6 to 7 months. It's so crazy. Thank you guys for that. Also, Karika told me that I cannot go dumpster diving anymore until I get rid of all those snacks I found. If you haven't watched the like 4-minute video I released 2 days ago, go watch it. I found so many more snacks dumpster diving. I've been giving them away to family. I have emailed, messaged, text so many people like organizations, churches that give food away, not one person has responded to me. But I'm slowly getting rid of it. I'm eating a lot of it too, so. Man, it is so hot, y'all. Like I said, it's in the 90s today, and I think like with the humidity and everything, it felt like it was over 100 Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what that is Celsius, but I'll put it on the screen right here. So hot, y'all. Thought I heard something. I feel like I can hear people walking around inside the building. Oh my gosh. I'm so sweaty. I felt like I just got out of the shower. I was actually gonna do this camp a few days ago, but I wasn't able to, and I'm kind of glad I didn't because this grass has just been mowed. And when I was up here a few days ago, it was very tall. So they showed up to mow this grass sometime in the last 2 days. Ooh, I thought that was a lightning bug. It was a beetle. Ugh, gross. Anyways, they mowed this grass sometime in the last 2 days, and I could have been out here sleeping when they showed up, so kind of worked out for the best. It's officially after 8 o'clock, so I'm gonna sneak around the side of the building and see if the cars are still here. I have no idea if Staples has a third shift or not. I wouldn't think so. I mean, they don't seem that busy, so what could they be doing on a night shift? I don't know though. We're gonna go see if all the cars are still here. All the employees park on the left side of the parking lot, so let's go check it out. I need a stick so I don't run into any spider webs. I'm gonna turn my light off before I go around this corner. Okay, looks like all the cars are still here. I think I'll go back to my spot and just hang out for a little while longer. I don't want to start unpacking my tent or anything like that until I'm pretty sure the coast is clear. Let's head back. It is about 9:40 and I'm sneaking up here to see if all those cars are still here on the side of the building. I'm hoping that the workers don't stay like super late or anything because I'm very hungry. I need to cook. I actually brought a steak tonight, which is very unusual for me. I actually think this might be the first time I've ever had a steak at a stealth camp. All right, let's see if they're here. Yep. Dang it. There is still, I can see at least 4 to 5 cars still here, just lined up down there. But I can't wait any longer. I'm really hungry, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cook. Hopefully they don't come out this back door. There were no dumpsters or anything around the back. So there's really no reason. I am worried though because I need to use a lot to cook this steak, and these houses are very close by, and someone has already came out twice at one house and turned on the back porch light. What I may do is cook right along the side of the building. I don't know about that either though. Dang it. I still haven't set my tent up either. What is that? Ew. I'm too paranoid to turn a bright light on, so I'm just gonna use my red lamp here to cook, kind of covering it up just so you can see my face. But I'm gonna use this light to cook, and I brought a steak and I brought like a cup of instant mashed potatoes, and I brought a pan to cook the steak in, but I didn't bring a pot to boil the water for the instant mashed potatoes. So I guess I could boil the water in the pan first and then cook the steak afterwards, but then my potatoes will be really cold by the time the steak is done. I'll figure it out in a second. Also, it is so hot out here that I don't even think I'm gonna get my tent out. I need to check the weather again, but the last time I checked it, it's not supposed to rain. So what I think I'm gonna do is just take my inflatable pad, I may not even inflate it, and just lay it right on the grass and just sleep on that. It's so hot that I don't want to use the foot pump to inflate the pad, and I can't be loud, so I can't use my air inflator, my electric air inflator either. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna lay it right on the ground and just sleep on it that way. Oh, and after I eat, we'll read some comments from last week's video. This thing can be a little loud when you open it. There we go. So I've decided that I'm not gonna try and cook the mashed potatoes. I'm just gonna cook the steak, and then for dessert, I have a cherry pie, and I have a cherry Danish that I found in the dumpster. So that should be enough to hold me over till tomorrow. This is a boneless ribeye, just from Walmart. I think it's from Walmart. No, I got this from Foodland. I'm gonna season it with this seasoned salt. Turn the light on for just a second so you can see the steak. And there she is. I didn't bring any oil, so I'm just gonna cook it. And I got some squeezable butter that I brought, so I'm just gonna use that to cook it. Maybe I should have left that grass in there. Okay, I'm gonna turn this light off because it is attracting the bugs. Y'all, I made this thing out of an old disposable camera. I basically just put two wires on the capacitor that's inside here, and when you turn the flash on, it charges it up, and I'm gonna use it like an electric fire starter. So if I turn the gas on this stove, now that this is charged up, oh, that didn't work. My homemade fire starter did not work. The battery died already. But it would have worked if I would actually got it in the gas when I touched it. Mosquitoes are starting to bite me. I might have to get my thermocell out. Y'all, I found this beetle grilled up in my pan. Ugh. I don't know if I should eat him or not. I don't think I'm going to. I hope there's not any more bugs grilled up in here. Here's the finished product. I cooked it a little bit longer than I meant to. I actually don't like rare steak. I usually like it a little bit above medium rare, so I guess medium with just a hint of pink. But this thing smells delicious, so I'm about to eat because I am starving, and then we will read some comments from last week's video. Here we go. I know I'm probably going to catch a lot of flack in the comments. Ew, there's a hair on it. Ugh. Mmm. That's freaking good. That is so good. I have some A1 sauce. So I'm going to finish eating this, dip it in some A1, and I'll come back when... Oh, you know what? I always forget, but I have a drink. I'm pretty sure I had this before on here. It is a apple soda, like a Mexican apple soda. Yeah, I definitely had this before. I remember, and it was really, really good too. So, oh my God, it smells so good. That is so good. Like, that is up there with the bubblegum soda. That's how good that is. Okay, I am going to finish eating. Ew, another hair. I think I have dog hair on my pants from our dog at home, and it has transferred into my steak, but I'm still eating it. It's not any worse than the beetle I found cooked in there, so. I've got some bad news, y'all. I was just about to eat my cherry pie. It is covered in ants. Also, my hands are filthy from touching the bottom of the pan while I was cleaning it. And also, I don't think I want to lay my mat down right here anymore either. I may actually go up on this walkway and lay my mat down right here and lay on it. So now I'm worried about the ants. Or I guess I could just move farther down. I don't know, y'all. It's still so hot out here. I haven't stopped sweating since I got here. Everywhere I go, I seem to find some nasty spiders. What if that just jumped on me right now? I felt like I was gonna throw up. I was sweating so bad. I got a bottle of water. I take bottles of water and I freeze it and put it in my bag and use that to keep food cold and stuff. But anyways, I got one of those bottles out and just poured it over my head. I feel like crap. I think I'm gonna skip reading the comments. Maybe I'll do them in the morning. I don't know, but I really just want to lay down. So I apologize about that. But yeah, I'm gonna get my sleeping bag out. I'm just gonna lay it right on the ground and I'm gonna lay down. I really feel like crap. I think it's from all the sweating and stuff. I've been drinking a lot of water, but I don't know. Let me get my bag out so I can lay down. Man, I feel bad. If I wouldn't have just ate, I would have allowed myself to throw up, but I held it in because I didn't want to lose all my steak. I'm just gonna lay right on the ground. I don't care. I hope ants don't get on me. I just dumped water on my head again. I probably shouldn't have done that because now my pillow is gonna be all wet, but oh well. I got up and got my sleeping bag out and I put my camp chair up, and just doing that little bit made me sweat again and I started feeling nauseous again. But I feel like whenever I pour that cold water on my head, it really helps. Anyways, I'm gonna lay down now and try and get some sleep, and I'll talk to y'all in the morning. Good night, everybody. Good morning. That was one of the worst nights I've had stealth camping. I didn't get any sleep. I may have fell asleep for a few minutes here or there, but I was up all night peeing because I drank so much water because I felt like maybe I was dehydrated or something last night. So I drank just a ton of water. So then I was up peeing every 30 minutes. But the sun is about to be up, so I'm going to pack my stuff up. This place doesn't open until, I want to say 9 a.m. And it's like 5:30 a.m. right now. So I should be safe to get my stuff packed up. And I'll just sit over here on this ramp or whatever and read comments from last week's video. I'm going to go ahead and get my stuff packed up though, just in case I do have to get out of here in a hurry for some reason. Better safe than sorry. Oh, I got freaking morning dew all over me. My shirt and pants are wet. I didn't even take my boots off last night. Oh my gosh. All right, let me get all this stuff packed up. It shouldn't take but a second. I really didn't even unpack much last night because I just slept straight on the ground. That is the worst bed I've probably had while stealth camping. One of the worst anyways. Someone just came out of this house that's right behind me, over my shoulder. I don't know if you can see that house or not through the trees. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get my bag and get out of here. I'll check back with you when I get closer to the front of the store. Got our spot all cleaned up, got our trash up. Now I'm gonna get out of here. I'm not gonna read comments because those people are still back there. I just want to get out of here, honestly. This whole camp really hasn't felt right. Plus, I still don't feel like 100% good again. I think I just need to eat now or something, but that's gonna be the end of this one. Looks like we got away with it, even though we really didn't do much but lay on the ground all night. Oh man. Next week's video will be way better, I promise. It'll come out on the 4th of July. Oh shoot. It'll come out on the 4th of July. Okay, someone is here at Staples. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. All right, I'm gonna end this video right here. I will see y'all next Friday for another stealth camp. Bye everybody.